So the IDF issued a statement saying, as you mentioned, that this area where the incident took place is an active combat zone and every movement there should be coordinated with the Israeli army. The statement also added that there was concrete intelligence that Hezbollah was planning to act against the Israeli army from exactly that area, and that is why the army eventually opened fire on this vehicle, thinking it belonged to Hezbollah and not to the Lebanese army. The statement also stresses that Israel is acting against Hezbollah and clearly not against the Lebanese army, and that further investigation will take place. As important as these explanations may be, they cannot hide the fact that Israel killed 3 Lebanese soldiers, one of them being a very high-ranking officer, and all this happening roughly 48 hours after the two countries signed a framework for an agreement. As important and interesting as the Israeli explanations may be, they cannot hide that fact, and anger in Lebanon is huge. Lebanese President Michel Aoun, who's a former army commander in Lebanon, said that this is a clear violation of the Lebanese sovereignty, and we will clearly hear from more parties, possibly even from the United States, the main power behind the agreement, which sees how the agreement on paper maybe does not mean much on the ground.
Well, Jonathan, is there a concern that this could escalate the conflict on the ground?
So it may not necessarily escalate the conflict, because I think that both Israel and the Lebanese state do not have an interest in an escalation, therefore probably not that. What we will see happening is Hezbollah saying exactly what it has said all throughout this conflict, that there's no room for negotiations and no room for any agreement with Israel, because according to Hezbollah, any agreement with Israel is simply not worth the paper that it is signed on, because Israel will break that agreement as soon as it can, and Hezbollah will point exactly to this incident, saying, look, 48 hours after you, the state of Lebanon, signed an agreement with Israel, the Lebanese army, the Israeli army comes in and kills 3 soldiers, among them a high-ranking officer. Then what is the point of the agreement? Hezbollah will come and say that the only way to act against Israel is through resistance, and in a country so divided such as Lebanon, where roughly half of the people support the agreement with Israel but another half opposes it, there will clearly be open ears for such an argument. Again, Israel simply killing 3 soldiers such a short time after agreeing on a framework with Lebanon. What is it worth for? This is what Hezbollah will ask, and a lot of people in Lebanon will agree to that.